What is up, guys? Dan the Marketing Man here. I'm back for another video. You guys killed it on the last video, okay? I just uploaded a cold calling video. It's been like 6 months since I've been on the phones, and I learned a lot of stuff. You guys gave me a lot of criticism, which I definitely appreciate. It had been 6 months after all since the last time I actually cold called. The reason why I did it again is because, well, I do a lot of sales training every single day. I'm still training my team. I still have appointment setters all the time. And it's just good, you know, to get back into it every once in a while, just get like a first person perspective and experience, because if you're going to be teaching people how to do this, then it's important that you do that. So I appreciate all the support on the last video. Obviously, you guys want more content about prospecting, so that's what this video is for. This video is titled How to Set 30 Appointments Every Single Day on Autopilot. So yeah, this is going to be kind of an extension of my previous video, similar to this, about using like voicemail drops and text messaging. In this case, we're actually trying a new niche. So for the last year and a half, you know, I've been in the real estate niche heavy. So doing like a lot of work with realtors, loan officers, that's like 90% of our clientele right now. I just wanted to try to see if I could do the same thing in a different niche. So for this test, we're reaching out to credit repair companies, and we're going to be offering a low ticket SaaS product, which is basically just go high level automations. We'll also set up like their Facebook ads for like a small fee. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. I'm going to switch over to my CRM now. This may look a little bit familiar to you guys. That's because I use Go High Level. I use a SaaS version, like a white labeled version of High Level, which is called Lead Carrot. So Ross Crisafulli was my first mentor getting into SMMA, which is why I'm using his white label version of High Level, just called Lead Carrot. So you guys can still get what I'm about to show you as an add-on for High Level, but it's very effective for what we're trying to do here. So let me just first start out about like from the top. So it's going to be basically 3 steps. It's going to be acquiring leads, converting those leads into appointments, and then the third thing is going to be converting them into sales. So I'm going to just start at the very beginning, prospecting, finding your list of people that we're going to message. So I haven't gone over the messaging yet. That's part 2, so just stick around for that. But I want to show you guys this because it's super important. I've talked about it a lot before in other videos, but it's a super slept on add-on for High Level, especially because a lot of people use that. So if you guys want this tool, there's a link in the description, but let's just do an example. So let's say our niche is plumbers, and then we'll do Newport Beach. Let's see what we get. So yeah, Lead Carrot is an extension of High Level. It's basically a lead scraper, and it pulls data from social media channels like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I'm also sure. They also give you links to their website, phone numbers, emails, and also information for Google My Business. So we get a lot of information here depending on the different types of offers that you do, because as we all know, SMMA is not just one type of offer. You can do different types of offers depending on the type of niche that you're in and the issues that the client may have. So let me show you some of the things that we can do. Right now we got 774 leads that are being pulled up. Right now we got 106. So from this data pull, we can get their emails, their phone numbers, their websites. Apparently none of these websites have SSL. Oh, we found one. So like that's something that you can help them with too, right? Like the security of their website. Is their website mobile friendly? These are all mobile, except this one. This one's not mobile friendly. We also get data on their Google My Business. So a lot of people doing like reputation management services, that's a really good information to get to, because if somebody has like a low amount of really good reviews, that's the type of person we want to reach out and maybe do like reputation management for. So for example, these guys have 6 highly reviewed reviews on Google. So that would be a good person to reach out to. 4.2, that's decent. 3 5-stars, that's amazing. So yeah, what we can do with this data. So we can basically take all the data. I'm just going to stop it for now. So I'm going to highlight all the leads that we're getting, and we can push them to the CRM, which I'll get to shortly. So we can either push them to our own CRM here in High Level. We can export this data to a CSV, or we can even create a custom audience within Google and Facebook ads, which is really cool. It only says Google custom audience, but for my Facebook people out there, you guys know that you can do the same thing with Facebook. So really back to go to push to my CRM. Basically, if I have all of the leads and I already have automation set up, which we do, I'm about to get into that, I can just add a tag to any of the leads that I'm pulling. So let's say I'm pulling, well, in this case, plumbers, right? I can have like a plumber tag. And if I add the plumber tag to a lead, it will start a campaign. So let's just say my campaign is a text blast. So I'm going to get all these leads, add this tag. And then my trigger is, if we add this tag, it will add them to this lead nurture campaign. And that's what we're doing. So basically you could pull leads right away and then start reaching out to them directly. This is how you acquire the leads. Again, if you want this, link in the description for Lead Carrot, super awesome. And then we connect this to our automation. So for our example, we were doing credit repair. And I'm not going to get into the offer because this video is for prospecting, but you'll kind of get an idea of what I'm doing here. Let's find the campaign. Here it is. Damn, that's actually really good. Sorry, it's just been a while since I've seen this. But look at the numbers really quick. So credit repair, we had 2,100 leads, 482 responded. So basically 1 out of 5 people responded to this campaign, which is very good. So let's kind of break down what it is that I'm doing. If you set up your automations correctly within the campaign, you can have it say, in this case, it's going to say, hey, is this contact first name? So if you're pulling data from like Yelp, Google, which we are, then we could have like, hey, is this Frank? So you can see right here, this is the first one. Let's see the detail on this. 945 delivered of the 1,000, because I'm still like dripping it out. And then 2 minutes later, this is key because sometimes, actually most of the time, they don't respond to the first text. A lot of them do though. So there's still a handful of people who are responding to the first text, but many times they wait like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, even 15 minutes. So 2 minutes after they get the first one, they get a second text. So this one says, this is Dan. I'll be quick. I was texting because I'm in the real estate space. I saw you guys do credit repair. I work with tons of people who want to purchase a home but have bad credit. Wanted to know if you can handle some more referrals. So this was getting, as you can see, like a 22% response rate, which is amazing. I posted on my Instagram, but we literally had like 50 appointments that first day. So this is the campaign. It's very simple. It's literally 3 texts. You can also kind of mix it up if you want to add in like manual dials, like, hey, I texted you yesterday, you didn't respond. You can add in emails to your campaign. I just want to show you guys like a simple way that I actually did it. This was the text, and let's see the actual results. So I don't have like a report, like a perfect report for you guys, so I'm just going to show you my calendar because I feel like that's the easiest things for you guys to understand, like the volume that we got from just the text blast. So I haven't ran any ads. So this was this previous week, but we didn't even do the text blast this week. This was last week. So all this data still is just lingering, and we still have some more happening next week as well. So all these red ones are call number 1s, and all the blue ones are call number 2s. Basically, call number 1 is just like, hey, I was texting you. This is more about our offer. Are you interested in maybe scheduling 10 or 15 minutes? If they say yes, we'll send them like an email with some information about what it is that we do. And it's just like a basic VSL, like a video sales letter. It's like an email with like a credit repair agencies. We help credit repair agencies build pipelines and blah, blah, blah. It's like 2 headlines and then a video. And the video is just like a 5-minute video explaining what I do. Hey, I'm the founder of XYZ agency. I do X, Y, and Z for credit repair agencies. And yeah, just kind of explaining exactly what the offer is. So it's like a 5-minute video. But look at this from last week. It's obviously way more chaotic. Yeah, we literally had like calls on top of other calls. So we did this text blast on Monday. This is more filled up because we ended up like moving these people from day 1 to day 2 for the second calls and so on. Yeah, look at the second day though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, literally 30 on the second day. But overall, like in that first day, we had 60 scheduled for the full week. Insane. And then you're probably asking, okay, so cool, what were the results? So we actually spent $12.37 on this campaign to do the text blast, and we closed 4 deals at $7.99. So you guys can do the math on that as far as like ROI. But yeah, 4 deals, $7.99, and we spent $12 on that, which is amazing. I have a team of 2 appointment setters, so I just had one of them like, hey, instead of doing cold calls this week, I want you to just focus on all the text blast responses that we're getting. And yeah, so he was just like all day long, like scheduling call number 1s and then rescheduling the call number 2s, making sure everybody's getting, the appointment reminders, just staying on top of the full pipeline. So overall, it was very successful. Try to change it up. If you guys want to do this too, like try different offers, try different niches, change up the messaging. I also want you guys to be aware of the laws because, again, do this at your own risk. I'm not responsible for anything that you guys do. Please make sure that you're doing outreach in accordance to the law, especially if you're doing emails too. Yeah, that's pretty much the tactic that I use to get like literally 60 appointments. And by appointments, I mean call number 1s. Okay, probably half of those turned into actual sales calls. 60 call number 1s turned into, let's say, 25 appointments, which we haven't even done all of them yet. Some of them actually rescheduled, and we closed 4 in the first week. Not bad. So that's pretty much the full strategy for you guys. I'm going to be implementing more stuff like this too. If you guys want to see like a more effective way of doing marketing, if you don't have like VAs that you can leverage and you don't have like a lot of time, watch this video. It's titled How to Set Appointments on Autopilot, and we use voicemail drops and text message automations to leverage your time. So this is a really good strategy. Well, I guess if you don't have a VA, if you're just kind of like by yourself, this was okay for me to do because it's kind of sloppy, but it's fine because I have a team of appointment setters who are actually texting them, like responding to the texts, giving them more context, scheduling a time with our sales team. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about that. Leave me some feedback in the description. I have a super small community. So if you've seen from my other videos, literally everybody I respond to. I got my first hate comment, so that was cool, and I responded to that one. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or any topics you want to ask, please do that right now in the description. Most likely, I'll get back to you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you found value, please subscribe, like, and turn the bells on because it's free, and it really helps me. Other than that, I'll see you guys when I see you guys.